Well, good morning to you. Well, I'm just doing a little exercise. I'm walking down my street today just to let people know about the incompetence of Bayside Council. I think the CEO, Mick Cummins, is on about $450,000 a year or something. Do you see this footpath here? It's been cracked by these trees. So they have these eucalypts as street trees. And what they do is they grow so large, they crack all the footpaths. And the guys are forever coming to replace the slabs. So this is just the tip of the iceberg. So I walk down the street and you can see they plant these eucalypts underneath power lines and telephone cables, and then they prune them. They look like something out of Mars, but they keep on planting them. As you'll see further down the street, they're planting more. They've just planted another 20 of them on this side of the street to go through the power lines. So the maintenance people, who apparently is owned by Melbourne City Council, have to come along and prune the trees. I've walked about 50 metres. Here's another slab that's just been replaced, another 2 slabs by these inane trees. We walk down a little bit further. Lo and behold, here's another slab that's been cracked by the stupid trees. Now, not only did the trees shed limbs and create an absolute mess, as we can see here, all their leaves, as I say, they cracked the footpaths, blocked the drains with their leaves, and they keep on planting them. It's bizarre, you know. You would think in a country that's only a couple of hundred years old, they might have cloned a tree that was, ideal for suburban footpaths for shelter. And here's this monstrosity they built across the road. Now, this was all built with our ratepayer money and our taxes. Do you know what? They put a fence around it and we can't access it. We're paying for the maintenance of it, but we can't access it. Now, doesn't add up to me, but they keep on getting away with it. We're such an apathetic race in Australia that we've become such a lazy, indolent race. And you can see this oval. I'll guarantee you, I'll take a video in a couple of years' time. This weed situation on the edge of the periphery of the oval, it'll encroach. And this ground will be so small by the time, a couple of years has passed, that they're just, it really isn't sort of brilliant design. You don't have to be an engineer or an agronomist to work out. This is absolutely futile. And it's just an absolute waste of money. And they just keep on planting these trees, cracking the footpaths, replacing the footpaths, sweeping the streets. And the street sweeper, he comes down, supposed to come down once every sort of 6 weeks. He comes down every 3 months. And what he does is he drives down the middle of the road because all the cars are parked on the side of the street. So you work it out. Talking about digging holes and filling them back up again, that's the way it is. We all should sort of revolt about these people. We shouldn't be paying these exorbitant rates to these people who are incompetent with their huge salaries. Anyway, this is for Bayside Council and Mick Cummins, and all the best to you.